Hey guys, today we're going to be working on a fabric tumbler. We're going to be using the mug that we have already prepped, and then we're going to be using this fabric. This is a cool fabric, huh? I really like it. It's gonna be a gift. So, because I am gonna be putting fabric on top, I didn't make sure that I had everything perfect, I guess. Because I am gonna be painting the edges. We're gonna be cutting the fabric and then we're gonna be painting, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, so I'm going to cut my fabric in half. I'm just going to line up the edges to make sure that they are even. This fabric is pre-cut and I can do 2 mugs or 1 tumbler from this one cut. What I like to do first is decide which side I like better, and I like this side better, and I feel like this part won't get cut off like it did over here. So we're just gonna flip our cup this way, and you would just see, you would just kind of line it up with your handle right here. The way that I've been doing it lately, I don't try to fit the fabric in here and then cut around the handle, because I've been using glitter. So what I've been doing is I've been glittering this, the inside, and then the edges. So we're gonna do it that way, and it is a little bit easier. So we're gonna take our glitter glue. Oops. We're gonna add some right here. Just gonna take a brush and we're gonna just spread it on the cup. Okay. And then, because we already lined it up with the cup, we're just gonna line it up again with the handle. We're gonna press down like that. We're just gonna press, oops, sorry camera. And then just take it like that. We have some glue right here, so we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit more there. I think I added a little bit too much, so don't add as much as I did, okay? And we are just gonna take the fabric and lay it on there. I'm gonna place it a little bit higher, just because I wanted that I Love Fridays on there. Hopefully it won't get cut too much. Make sure to rub your fabric to get rid of any air bubbles or wrinkles. I'm gonna go ahead and redo this. And because it is lycra, you can stretch it. See? So I'm just gonna set this right here. And I am gonna make sure that this shows up so that when I cut it here, doesn't love Fridays, right? Then we're gonna come over to this side again. You can just lift it, okay? Just reapply. And we are just gonna press down again. Nice and tight, okay? What I like to do is go ahead and cut it. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut it. And I cut it a little bit, so I kind of eyeball it. And I cut it a little bit longer than I need to. You can still use this for another cup or something else. Okay. So here, you see how it's not perfect? I'm gonna go back and cut it a little bit more. Let's see. Put that right there so you guys can see. Okay, and then just gonna cut it a little bit more. I would much rather have more fabric than not enough, you know? Okay. And then we're gonna apply just actually I'm just gonna use the leftover glitter glue that's already on there. I'm gonna apply a little bit more so this will stick on there. We're just gonna press on it. Sorry about the camera. Just gonna press again. And you see how it's still jaggedy, all jagged? Even on this side it's not perfect. We're just gonna wait for it to dry. And we're gonna cut it with our blade. Okay? So we're gonna let it dry and then we'll come back. But so far, this is what it looks like. Alright, this is still a little bit wet, but we're gonna go ahead and cut it. So we're just gonna take our scissors and we're gonna cut close to the rim. Close to the bottom of the cup. As close as you can. We're also gonna do that to the rim. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our glitter glue and we're gonna put a coat on top. You wanna make sure that you get really in here on the edge so you can create a seal.
You want to make sure you do enough coats of glitter glue or Mod Podge. Your cup should feel smooth. It's about 5 coats of Mod Podge.
So the next part of this video, I'm going to have to show you on a different cup, because yesterday I went live in my Facebook page and I showed how I cut this right here. So I've already done it. I'm going to be using the cup edging tool from Shimmer, and we are just going to do the same we did to here. We're gonna cut it, but instead I'm gonna be using this cup that I was working on. Okay, and this is also a fabric cup. So what you want to do is you just want to find a starting point. I'm probably gonna start here because my fabric lifted a little bit and I want to make sure that I cut that. And the cool thing about this is that it's adjustable, so you just, these are not supposed to be there, but I just left them on there, okay? But the cool thing about it is you can unscrew these and you can stack up the washers and have a different width. If you want it little or bigger, you know, you just, whatever you decide. Anyway, so then what you do is you want to go ahead and press in and just start turning your cup, your mug, tumbler, whatever it is that you're edging. And you can also use this little tool for vinyl. I've done it, I've used it on vinyl before. It works great for that too. So what I do is I just go around a couple of times like this, and I'm gonna show you a different way in case you don't have this and you really want to try a fabric tumbler. Okay, so let's say that you don't have this little tool available. What you can do instead is use some tape, and what you want to do is place your tape around your cup, and you want to make sure that it's as straight as possible. You would make sure that your line is nice and straight and that your tape meets up at the same spot where you started. And you can fold this to make it easier to remove once you're done. And then all you would do is you would take just a little knife, an X-Acto knife or one of these. I got this at Home Depot for like $1 or something. And then you just start cutting around your cup, okay? That's all you do. And then once you go around the whole cup, then you just start removing the little fabric that you don't need, okay? So same result, different way of doing it. Whenever I started making these, I was using the tape. And then down here, I haven't cut it yet, so don't worry about this. But just a little tip when using these sippy cups, you want to make sure that you screw your lid on so that you know where the front of the cup is. Because if not, then you can end up, once you screw the lid on, if you don't pay attention, you can end up having your design on this side or a little bit crooked off to the side or behind. And I've totally done that. So now what I do is I just put a little marker. It's just a little piece of tape. I just put it there to know that this is my front. And what I like to do to start painting my edge, what would normally be painted or glittered, I like to put some tape and just follow my cut line. Oops. Like that. Push it down real good. So that when I paint, I don't accidentally paint the fabric. I don't go all the way because then I like to start with my new piece of tape on this side, and I like to make sure that my corner right here is perfect. So you see how it has a little corner? Just gonna, hang on. Sorry, I can't show you right now. Probably don't do what I did and get your tape all messed up, okay? Do as I say and not as I do. Just kidding. All right. So you want to make sure that you make your tape as straight as possible, and you want to make sure that you line it up against the handles, okay? And then you press on it, and like right there, I have a little piece of fabric. I'm just gonna paint it.
After you put your tape on your cup, go ahead and paint your cup the color that best matches your fabric or the glitter you'll be using. This will help you with coverage. Here I am just painting everything that is white, making sure that I pay attention to my handle. This is folk art chalk paint in rich black, and baby, it is rich.
Look how black this color is. That's insane. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and remove the tape. On the next video, I will show you how to apply bright tone to the cup. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.